What's up, guys? How's everything? E-Rod here. Just going live. If you could just bear with me 1 second, let me just set something up here. I can talk with you guys and follow the chat. All right, so we're live. Just want to say thank you to Amazing Murphinator for coming on, Midwest Comic Man, Poor Man's Comic. It's good to see all you guys. Hey, Mayor, Jeff Johnson's over here too. So the reason I'm doing this haul, I just wanted to show some books off that I recently got. And hey, Brian Spaceboy, how's everything? Show you guys some books I got and some pretty nice pickups that I made within the last few weeks. Enrique, what's going on, my brother? Thanks for joining. Hey, Joke68, how's everything, brother? So, just wanted to share some books with you guys. Let me center that a little bit more. All right. And go over some stuff. First thing I picked up, and a quick story. I've been watching Silver Age Dave's channel a lot. I kind of like the way he puts out his videos. He's got really good content. If you get the opportunity, check out his channel. And something he was talking about today was the fact that his way of obtaining collections and obtaining books, he's not going to cons that much. He's going to different sources. So he's putting his name out there. He has people out there who are non-comic book collectors who basically look out for him and let him know if they see collections or if they're picking up collections, you know, and they purchase other stuff, they'll come to him and he'll buy it off of them. And it got me thinking about the way I do things. And one of the things I like to do is I network with a lot of my coworkers. So I got a bunch of guys that collect like action figures, some 70s and 80s action figures, and some guys that collect vinyl records and stuff like that. So anytime they're out hunting for their stuff, if they see a shop or somewhere that's got comics, like a record store, which happens quite often, they'll let me know and I'll try and hit up that spot, and vice versa. I'll share some information with them. So basically, this is what happens. A couple days before Valentine's Day, one of my coworkers told me about a place he went to up in Lafayette. I believe it was Levittown, Pennsylvania. I believe it was. It was about a half an hour away from Jersey. It's close to a place that my wife and I frequent all the time for crabs. It's a seafood place, so it's about a half hour away. So, my wife's pretty accommodating. We went out for lunch, an early lunch on Valentine's Day. Went to the Crab House, of course. And she already knew I wanted to stop at the shop. So, I allocated 45 minutes to go into the shop. And my friend warned me before I even got there that this place was a disaster, which I kind of like rummaging through those places. There were just books everywhere. Had some more books, and just you had to do a lot of digging, moving boxes and stuff like that, which I don't mind. Hey, Tats Comics, what's going on? How's everything? Silver Age Dave, thank you for joining. So, went in there, and I started going through his new stuff, and they had this here. It's the Avengers No Surrender. Who is the Voyager? The Voyager is being retconned as one of the original Avengers on this series. This is the second print. Marvel is doing a really good job, in my opinion, of putting out some nice second print books. They're changing up the covers. They're finally getting smart, not just changing the color of the cover, but putting out some decent covers. Yeah, man, I love some crabs, Dave. So I picked this up. The Thanos series has been running really hot. Another book that I've been reading that they had there, and it was the second print also, is X-Men Grand Design. So if you guys read Hip Hop Family Tree, I don't know how many of you did, but it was done. This is the same person who did that. It's Ed Piskor, I believe it is, and he does a really good job. That's the second print variant on this. So started digging through some boxes out there. Was able to find this here. Excuse me. It's G.I. Joe #2. It's J. Scott Campbell. Did some covers for G.I. Joe when he was with, they had their Image title. So we've got that there. I like the cover. Picked up this Avengers. I believe that's the Ronin character right there. That's rumored for the next Avengers movie. And then really just, I mean, I walked this whole store. For a place that was with a lot of chaos, they had a lot of control because their books were properly priced. There was no real steals there. But then I found out after I finished talking to the owner, and I just didn't have the time. The place had a basement with about another 100,000 comics, he told me, which he was blowing out. So when I looked at the war books, he had some markings on them, and he had reduced his war books to 65% off of the cover price that he had on there, because he said he's trying to make space for his upcoming inventory. So this guy must have a ton of inventory. He's been there for 25 years. The place is called Wade's Comic Madness, so if you get the opportunity, go check it out. It's pretty cool. But going there, I picked this up for a good price. And that's Batman #133, Catwoman appearance, and Batmite appearance. I haven't seen a book with Batmite. I don't have any in my collection, so it was nice to have this. You know, book's about a 3.0. It's got a spine split going down it, and it's got some other issues, but I couldn't pass up on the price. You know, it's a 10-cent Batman, so you know you're talking a golden age. Also on the wall, I picked up 3 war books from him. He had this, and this is a gorgeous, gorgeous copy of Batman 197. As Biggies and I were talking about it, it's when Catwoman had the green costume prior to her current black costume, an early appearance of Batgirl. You know, it's a really nice copy. I'll put it right there for you guys to see and try to avoid the glare. But as you can see, super, super nice, and the page quality on these books was ridiculous. The next 2 books I show you, they had white pages on them. I couldn't believe it. Really, really nice. Just happy to have them. Here we go. Detective Comics 377. For a book with an all black cover, this book is crisp. Really, really, really. Yeah, Jeff, the purple on that cup was good. It's got a little bit of fading to it, but not too bad. You know, purples and blacks usually take the hit from those books. So, you know, that's the way it works. But let me show you this here. This one's another one that came out really, really nice. You know, great Riddler cover. Go there. As you can see, like I was telling you, that spine in black is sharp. So another really, really nice book to add to the collection. I think I spoke about this in my last video, but the other thing I've been doing is on either Instagram or Facebook. Basically on Facebook more. There's certain guys that hold auctions, and it's like a 24-hour auction, up to 48 hours. And I've been going on there and picking up some pretty decent books at some good prices. The best way to say it is, if you find a guy that you get some decent books from at good prices and his grading is tight, I look for him all the time. I try and stay consistent with those guys, you know. So this was a throw-in for the purchase I'm going to show you now. It's Ultimate Spider-Man Annual #1. He also threw this in here. It's a Justice League 186, a little dinged up there. You know, just a reader copy, but I'll hold on to that. And now I'll get into a haul. I'll show you. bought 5 books from this individual, and got good deal on these 2 books. Real good deal on them. I'll show you right now. Do this. Picked up a really nice copy of Tales of Suspense, 92, and this person had 2 copies of Tales of Suspense as part of like the package. So, you know, group number, let's say 153 was Tales of Suspense number 92. Very nice presenting copy of Tales of Suspense 92. And another very nice copy of Tales of Suspense 93. So both of these books really came out nice. Let me show you right now. Just super nice. You know, they're in Mylar, so you're getting the glare on them. But books from this era to present that well. Another book with, you know, black background. It's got a little dog ear right there. Top. Excuse the lighting. But no complaints. No complaints at all on it. Also, beautiful, beautiful Captain America, Tales of Suspense number 98, Black Panther, fighting Cap. This book can use a little bit of a pressing on the cover. It's got some denting issues on the side, but non-color breaking. So we'll work this out. Make this look a lot better than it is right now. Like it a lot. Next thing he also had there with that 98 was great cover. Tales of Suspense number 99. Last issue in the Tales of Suspense run there. Yeah, Midwest, I love that Tales of Suspense run also. I pick them up anytime I can get a couple of them. That's 99 is Jeff Johnson. Loves that cover. I believe it's 99, right, Jeff, or 98? Which one is it? Thanks, Dave. Hey, I love you. A huge fan of your channel. Huge fan of your channel. And then I picked this up. As I spoke to most guys, I told you, I'm trying to finish my Kirby run. So FF number 63. I got this for 20 bucks. Book is really nice. Real crisp. Presents really well. Sandman appearance, Blastar's in there, you know. Some of those villains from the 60s. So, I know I was giving a shout out to Silver Age Dave before. You guys got to check out his channel. The other channel that I've been watching a lot of is Luther Manning. If you guys haven't been watching that channel, another good channel to watch. He just did CGC unboxing, and I like his style of doing it. He shows what he was predicting these books to come back graded, and then he does a full unboxing and goes through his grades. So it was good content. He's always on with ETA Nick, him and Reaper Tate, and they just have good stuff. So a couple more books. I'll put this one there. This was a throw-in. It's part of the purchase that I made, and this Spider-Woman is. Spider-Woman. Captain Marvel is rumored to be in the Marvel movies coming up. So this is Amazing Spider-Man, King Size Annual number 16, and this is the first appearance of Captain Marvel. I'm trying to remember her last name, and I'm drawing a blank. I apologize for that. 98. Yeah, Jeff, I know you and the Black Panther. You went today, didn't you? I heard it was really good. Hopefully I'm going on Thursday. Should be a good time. Nerd Vision, what's going on? Alright, so here's the deal with this last batch of books that I'm going to show you guys. On the CGC forums, I shop on there quite often. There's a vendor who does all the big cons, and he sells on CGC forums by the name of Dave Roberts. And Dave puts out a tremendous end of the year sale, where he puts out a lot of books. It runs like three consecutive days, or sometimes he staggers the days a bit, but it's run over quite a few days. and he put some really really nice keys there. I picked up my X-Men 1 from him there, and a couple of other big keys from him. Um, and what's really good about him is he lets me work out time payments with him. So, I've said it before, but another good way for you guys to pick up some of these keys if you can't pay them off right away is if you've got somebody who's willing to work out time payments with you. Go for that. I do it all the time, and I know this man's grading is super tight, so when he's telling me it's a 6.0, it's going to be a 6.0 or better. It's never anything less. Rare is the time that his grading is off. He's a super tight grader. I make sure I go see him every year at New York Comic Con. I've introduced myself to him, so build a rapport. He also has a website, where he sells books on his website. Look it up though, Dave Roberts. He sells some nice books. J. Rod Ham, what's going on, brother? How's everything? So here's my haul from him, and usually this sale is around Christmas time. So I paid this haul off in about 6 weeks, and I'll show you some sweet books that I picked up from him. Green Lantern number 21, just a really really nice copy there. He had this down as about a 6.0. It's got a little red dot that doesn't belong there. Don't know how it got there, but other than that, I mean, the book is super clean. Really, really nice. Another run that I've been trying to do little by little is the original Teen Titans run. Darkseid Jedi just completed his, but I picked up a real nice copy of Teen Titans number 29. Hawk and Dove on the cover of that, as well as the original Titans. So super nice. Another crisp copy of Teen Titans number 9. Kid Flash in all his glory right there. Wonder Girl on there, Aqualad, Robin. Nick Cardy just did a phenomenal job on these books. Joker M21, what's going on? I love Nick Cardy's work on some of this, on the Silver Age stuff. His run on Teen Titans, his run on Aquaman is just amazing. Some super beautiful covers there. Picked up a nice high grade copy of Amazing Spider-Man number 107. Probably he's got it rated at like an 8.5 copy. Greens are really nice. There's a couple little color breaks on the spine, but I only see 2 on there. So nothing bad. Thanks, Murphy. Yeah, just got that. And I needed this also for the run. And that's Amazing Spider-Man number 132. I believe that's Molten Man. Yeah, Molten Man on the cover. Probably like an 8.0 copy. So a VF copy. Enjoy that book. I really focus on getting some of these Silver Age Batmans. So I got this one here. It's Batman 212. And he had that at like a 5.0. There's more issues. I believe it was a 5.0. Yeah, that's a 5.0. It's got a little tear on the back. The front cover presents really, really well. Thanks, Joker. Yeah, they look pretty good. Got this one too. Needed it for my run on the ASM run. Number 93, appearance with the Prowler. So super happy to get that. Book that just keeps on going and keeps getting higher and higher. Not a Silver Age book, but this book just $2.99. Anything Venom right now just keeps on, building up and building up. So I couldn't say no to this at the price it was at. And then I got three books I want to share with you guys. And yeah, it's a clean copy, Mike. Probably like a 9.4 or 9.6, but that's without a pressing. So hopefully I'll get that graded, press it out, and get a nice grade on that. We'll see what happens with that. And then these were the 3 big books that I picked up off of him. Those other ones were fillers for my collection, my ASM run, my Fantastic Four run. There's some books in there, and just some books I couldn't pass up. The Teen Titan run I'm doing, really nice. Yeah, gotta get it in the press. pick this up, and probably like a fine plus copy. Teen Titans, excuse me, Brave and the Bold number 60. First appearance of Wonder Girl. Been looking for that book forever. In a good condition. Every copy I see is either overpriced or on eBay. It's got a million spy ticks. That book just takes a beating. It's a book I don't see too often in the wild in really good shape. If it is, then it's super high. I agree, Midwest. That's the whole game right now is buying books with pressable defects and pressing them out for your collection. If you can get something cheaper and you're comfortable with your pressing skills, go for it. Or if you've got a guy who presses books and you're confident in his pressing and he's not killing you, you know what? That's what I would be doing. I was watching Luther Manning, and it looks like that's what they do. And they're smart. He's smart. So, you go out to a con, you see a book that you think, even graded, might have something that can get pressed out. It's worth paying the $10, I believe it is now, to get the greatest notes on it. Just there's an app on your phone that you can do the greatest notes too. Do the greatest notes on it right there at the con. If you think it's pressable and that book, a half a grade, is going to make that book worth your time of cracking out, reslabbing and pressing and everything else, go for it, man. That's what I've been doing. All right. Second to last book, I picked that. Barry Windsor Smith, Beauty. That's a Conan number 1. And he had this at a 7.0. 7.0 without a press. And like I said, he grades strict, but it has some blunting up on top. It's got some issues there. A little bit of yellowing, but just a gorgeous cover. Presents so well. So well. That Midwest, you got to do a video of that cracking and slabbing. Do like my man Biggs does and crack that book out on video and then save that and edit it and make a video before and after. It's always fun to see how those books come out, Just shows guys doing stuff that, they can do. Nice. Hey, Chinnis, what's going on? Yeah, like that New York accent, right? Yeah, we got a couple high dollar New York high dollar covers here. Down to the last book, unfortunately. But just wanted to show this one. This is a book I've been searching for. It's on my top 10 list this year for 2018. I believe it's the first book on my 2018 list that I've knocked off. I knocked off some nice books, And it happens to me every year. I fall books that I didn't plan on buying, some keys like this Conan here and that Brave and Bold, they're keys. But, they fell into my lap for the right price. And so I had to go for it, Had to go for it. And I'll show you the last one. This book here, he had this at, I believe it was a 4.0 or 4.5. No, yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, it was a 4.5 to 5.0. And there you go. Super happy to have that in my collection. And that's Flash number 110. First appearance of Kid Flash. So, splash page. Bought a whole collection. Bought a lot of Conans. Awesome. There's some good artwork in those books. But first appearance of Kid Flash. Super happy to have that. That was my money book there. I paid a good price for that. But a fair price with this book having the potential to possibly bump up a half a grade to a grade. It's the reason I bought it. So, I just can't stop looking at that book because I've been wanting that book for at least 5 to 6 years. And is it first Weather Wizard? I did not know that, Mark. I knew it was first Kid Flash. Marky is correcting us again. Just putting that knowledge out there. The DC Legend is giving us DC knowledge, explaining that it's also the first Weather Wizard. Thanks for that info, Mark. Always appreciate that. So yeah, that's about it, guys. I just want to share these books with you guys, and been getting together a bunch of books for the next New York Warriors auction. Hopefully I'll be able to attend that one, get some books out to you guys. Got quite a few books out there that and explore some one, huh, Murph? Yeah, what's the card in there? Deadpool card. There you go. I only got like 5 of those things recently. But yeah, definitely. Just some nice books. Wanted to share with you guys there a little bit. You know, always good talking to you guys. I kind of enjoy this live stuff. But thanks to all new subscribers. I'm almost at 600. I guess, you know, once I hit 600, I'll do a contest. And I'm at 596 right now, but I'll do a nice contest there, give away a couple of books, a couple other things. You know what? I'm trying to see if I have it here. Oh yeah, I do. I can't see it. Picked this up, and it's Spider-Man bust. Got this at good cost at my LCS. It's one of those mini busts. That's probably going to be a prize I'm going to give away for my contest. Once I hit 600 subs, that'll be a prize that's going to be given out. You know, so Murph, you want to see that ASM 14 again? All right, stand by. Mike, I'm sorry, I must have left it upstairs. It's not down here right now, so I'm not running all the way up, but definitely the next time I'll show that book. Again, just for you, Murph, alright? Yeah, so, yeah, I'm gonna have a bunch of Spideys there. You know what I'm saying, Jeff? You know that, though. So, that's it, guys. Again, thank you for coming out. Thanks for watching, chatting with me over here. It's always good to talk to you guys. You know, keep in touch with everybody there. Follow my New York Warriors as always. You know, they always put on good content there, individually and together as a whole. You know what? They're just a tight bunch of guys that hang out, have fun with comics, and that's what it's all about. Check out Silver H. Dave if you guys haven't checked it out. Check out Luther Manning's channel, another good channel, Area 51. You know what? Bunch of old school collectors putting out some good content. That's all good stuff, man. You know, us older guys got to keep it down, show everybody that how it's done. You know, you new guys out there, you know, everybody knows modern. We got to teach you guys some old school stuff. So until my next video, hopefully in a couple of weeks I'll put out some more content for you guys there. But until my next video, peace and thanks for coming out.